Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives spoilers for the week of July 15th to 19th state that Marlena Evans will scold EJ DiMera for his role in keeping Jude Brady away from Eric Brady. Later, Johnny DiMera would discover EJ moping about the loss of Nicole DiMera, allowing him to gain updates on the entire terrible narrative and console his father despite EJ's poor choices. Meanwhile, Nicole will corner Leo Stark and allow him to use it for his own deception. DOL viewers will also see Nicole and Eric having an honest chat about their feelings, so they may reflect on their history and decide where they want to go next. Brady Black will be astonished to learn that Teresa Donovan is marrying Alex Kyriakis so soon. Brady will realize that the wedding is taking place that very day, and he may struggle with his own residual feelings for Teresa, regardless how difficult she may be. Alex will be surprised when Justin Kyriakis makes a great gesture, which could result in a lovely moment despite all of the tension over the last few months. Days spoilers reveal that a double wedding is on the horizon, so Alex, Teresa, Xander Cook, and Sarah Horton will all prepare to exchange their vows. Before they marry, Xander plans to give Jack Devereaux a special gift. Is Xander going to give Jack back his share of The Spectator? Regardless, once the double wedding begins, Xander's mother will undoubtedly make a huge mess. Fiona Cook should declare that Xander is Victor Kyriakis' son and the rightful heir to the Kyriakis fortune, sooner or later. According to Days spoilers, Teresa's demise is imminent, and Fiona will undoubtedly play a role in how it unfolds. Kate Roberts Brady will present an amazing pitch to Chad DiMera. Kate will persuade Chad to see this as an excellent investment opportunity, so Chad may put some money behind the Body and Soul remake. Paulina Price will also show her support for Abe Carver, who is collaborating with Kate to maintain this popular fictitious drama, so it will be good to see her back him up. Tate Black and Holly Jonas will then deal with Sophia Choi's threat to blow up their secret scheme, and they will do whatever it takes to silence her. According to our Days predictions, Holly and Tate will be scrambling to save their opportunity at Summer Bliss, and other threats besides Sophia could make matters worse. Days of Our Lives spoilers for the week of July 15th to 19th indicate some major developments and intense rivalries, so don't miss out on all the highs and lows. According to Days of Our Lives spoilers, Brady Black still has love for Teresa Donovan, but he has been forced to put them aside. Teresa damaged Brady by using him to make Alex Kyriakis jealous, but that hookup was deeper than that. If Teresa were marrying for love, we have little doubt she would choose Brady instead. However, DOL fans know Teresa feels bound to carry out the ruse of marrying the bogus Kyriakis heir, so she keeps urging herself to stick to her aim. Of course, Days spoilers imply that this will get more difficult as the wedding day approaches. Teresa is tied to Brady through Tate Black, therefore they will continue to be in each other's circle. Even still, Brady will be taken aback when he discovers Teresa and Alex are getting married so soon. According to Days teasers, Brady will be shocked to learn that Alex and Teresa's wedding is taking place on July 17th. There's a solid explanation for this. Teresa and Alex will be having a double wedding ceremony with Xander Cook and Sarah Horton, so they'll have to adjust their own wedding arrangements to accommodate the already set date. Naturally, soap time moves slower than regular time, so Days' double wedding won't begin until July 19th. This will allow Brady time to process everything and maybe make a bold move. Brady has been attempting to persuade Alex that Teresa is marrying him for the Kyriakis' riches and that she has been targeting him all along. Is Brady trying to end Teresa and Alex's relationship before they get married? Brady may still desire Teresa for himself, which could explain why he's pushing Alex to consider Teresa as untrustworthy. Brady may actually be plotting to reclaim Teresa. Will Brady make a pre-wedding plea to Teresa in the hopes of rekindling their relationship? Brady is a hopeless romantic at heart, so it's easy to see him confessing his love while suspecting Teresa still loves him. Perhaps Brady will persuade Teresa not to marry Alex for his money and instead encourage her to pursue genuine love. That doesn't guarantee Teresa will choose Brady, but it might complicate matters ahead of the double wedding. Days of Our Lives spoilers indicate to significant wedding day drama, so stay tuned for more predictions and updates on the consequences that will ensue. At the Brady pub, Kate informed Kayla that Body and Soul had been cancelled. Kayla remembered how much Abe had gushed about the show while staying with Steve and her. Kate explained that Abe had to be aware because he read all of the soap publications and message boards on a regular basis. Both women questioned how Abe was handling the loss of his TV family. Abe sat on the couch with Paulina and wished her a good 4th of July. Paulina bemoaned that Chanel's miscarriage would make the occasion less pleasant. Paulina was happy, however, that the couple would not be relocating to Los Angeles, as she had never enjoyed the city. The mention of Los Angeles reminded Abe of the show Body and Soul, which was filmed there. When he switched on the television, he was surprised to see a news program instead of the show. Paulina suspected that the network may have adjusted the schedule. She had to get to work, so she kissed Abe and mocked him for enjoying himself before leaving. Abe looked at the screen and murmured that the show better not be cancelled. After Kate arrived, Abe began raving about the network preempting the show. Kate unhappily informed Abe that Body and Soul had not been preempted, but rather cancelled. She explained the decision as political issues behind the scenes. Abe was disappointed that the play had ended abruptly, with no closing or even a thank you to the audience. Kate reasoned that the show's demise would result in less competition for their business. Abe was still concerned that he would never know the answers to the show's unresolved questions, such as will Charlemagne tie the knot for the 16th time? Kate grinned and suggested that the audience may get their queries answered. Abe assumed Kate was suggesting that they launch an online campaign for the show. Kate replied that would take too long, so she suggested that Abe and she buy the rights to Body and Soul. She reasoned that because the show already had a loyal fan base, it would be far easier than starting a new soap opera. And we'd be the reason these characters live on, Kate said. Abe seemed fascinated by the notion. Stephanie ran into Jada's office at the police station and requested her assistance with Everett. Stephanie informed Jada on her encounter with Everett, who was still known as Bobby. Stephanie believed Jada was the only one who could reach Bobby, so she begged Jada to meet him. Stephanie stated that she was motivated not by her relationship with Everett, but by the desire to help Everett, whom she described as a good person. She didn't want Everett stuck and imprisoned for the rest of his life. Jada stated she had struggled with the realization that the man she had loved was not real. Stephanie stated that Bobby would always be a part of Everett, as per Marlena. Jada eventually granted Stephanie's request. Marlena called Johnny to check in at her and John's house. After hanging off the phone, she answered the door to find Steve waiting for her. Steve entered and informed Marlena that he had an update on his conversation with Jada at the police station. Steve admitted to assisting Clyde escape, but he assured Marlena that he had left John's name out of it. However, Steve informed Jada that he still thought he had an accomplice. Steve shifted the conversation to John, asking how his partner had been doing on the vacation to Greece. Marlena admitted that John still did not seem like himself. She surprised Steve by saying that John had nearly murdered him. After Marlena filled Steve in on the events following the wedding, Steve recalled how John appeared bewildered at one point after Steve was shot. Steve vowed that if John had been staying away out of fear of hurting Steve, he would be the one to bring him home. Marlena tried to dissuade Steve out of leaving because it would violate his probation. She praised Steve for assisting John, but she knew John would not want Steve to put himself in any further danger. Steve wanted John to understand how much he valued their friendship and that he would always be there for him. Steve was interrupted by a call from Justin, who informed a thrilled Steve that he had reached an agreement for a suspended sentence and community service. After he hung up, Steve told Marlena that nothing would stop him from going to Greece. Marlena thanked Steve for his determination to assist John and hugged him. Steve reassured Marlena that John would be okay. Julie approached Chad at the Horton house while he was watching the video of the mysterious woman. Julie asked Chad to take a break, but she revealed that waiting for the technicians to improve the video quality had been terrible. Chad wondered if the woman was Abigail. He informed Julie that the technician had had limited success in enhancing the footage, but that the technician would hopefully be able to tell them whether it had been manipulated. Chad chided himself for no longer recognizing Abigail's actions and demeanor. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.